welcome, sweaty palms and all, a lady who always obeys all the rules her mother sets for her, Miss Lisa Patterson.
First, and I can't believe I ate that seafood at Billy's. Tammy gave me a poop bag in case something bad happens. Anyway, it's really nice to lose my virginity to such a big crowd, and I guess going first is more hygienic than going last. Anyway, it's nice to see my mom here tonight and all these people here to support us. It's kind of like you're out at a grade 1 play, maybe. We're going to be a little awkward, or at least I will be, I can tell you that. And might miss a line or two, but at least you guys get to drink, right? And we want you to laugh at us. And also a good thing about going first is I get to drink when I'm finished. I wasn't supposed to drink beforehand. Anyway, before we came on stage, Ken gave us a whole lot of rules and he taught us a lot of things, but I am so nervous right now that I can only remember 2 things. And one thing is to say thank you, so thank you for coming. And the other thing is that I'm not allowed to lick this microphone. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but it might happen, because as soon as somebody tells me that I'm not supposed to do something, I really want to do it. I'm not really good with rules, I'll say that right now, and that's kind of one of my pet peeves. One of the rules I really don't like are the rules that evolve around wearing a helmet. I don't like helmets. They make me hot, and I don't mean like good hot. I mean itchy head, sweaty, gross kind of hot. And there's a lot of reasons that they make you wear a helmet by law, and that would be, like hockey and football, and that makes sense. And then there's things where it kind of should be optional, like biking. But even if I went to spin class, they'd probably make me wear a helmet. Anyway, there are other reasons or other activities that I think of sometimes where I'd like to wear a helmet, but I'd look like an idiot because nobody else is wearing a helmet. Think about things like last-minute Christmas shopping. People get hurt all the time doing that. Or a flight on United Airlines. How about when you just get that drunk that you want to get on a mechanical bull at the bar, right? Okay, so if any of you see me out later on tonight and I'm mounting a bull on a bar, you have my permission to slap a helmet on me. I actually have some really good friends that keep a helmet in their closet for me for those special times when I drink 2 bottles of champagne. And it's nothing fancy. They get it out, slap it on me. I don't have to do the chin strap. It's not real, special that way. But I would like them to, and they're here tonight, so hint, hint. I would like them to buy me a nice special helmet, like a designer helmet that's metal with horns. And a nice brass bra. I'd like to look like a Viking when I'm protected. Vikings are freaking cool, right? So, there you go, Jackie. Helmets aside, there are some other rules out there that I do believe are legit, like wearing your seatbelt. I think we all should wear a seatbelt when we're in our cars. But the thing that gets me is kids on a school bus. They don't have to wear a seatbelt. They get on there twice a day and they roll around all willy-nilly, no seatbelt, no helmet, nothing, in a big tin can. So you kind of think schools are a little relaxed. But then on the other hand, you can't even walk past the school with a fucking peanut, or you're gonna get tasered. I swear, I could rig up my daughter like the Unabomber, give her a bag of weed and some counterfeit lunch money and push her through the door and nobody says anything. But if she's got a granola bar wrapper at the bottom of her lunch bag that says may contain traces of nuts, well, all hell breaks loose. And as a mom, I really think we need to scale back on this peanut bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong, I think we should have rules in elementary school and stuff like that, but once your little Twinkie gets to high school, I really think that they should be able to identify and avoid a peanut all by themselves, right? Show them a picture, you're at school, you have the resources. Teach them how to read the label. So, yeah, labels now. Labels is my next little rant because I think labels are very entertaining, really. There's a list of labels, and I hope I can get through them without looking at my notes, but the first warning label that really cracks me up is do not put this bag over your head. So if you're that stupid that you're going to put a bag over your head, you probably aren't going to be able to read the label. And if any of you tonight see anybody out front, flailing about in a dry cleaning bag, I ask you to do me a favor and just tighten it up. Don't help them take it off. Do the world a favor. Okay? Another one is do not hold this chainsaw by the wrong end. So there's actually a picture of a chainsaw with a guy holding it in his crotch trying to start it. That is a real warning label. Yes, it is. Another one would be do not put this baby in a plastic storage bin. So if anybody's been out to a hardware store and has gone down the storage solutions aisle, you'll lift the lid up and you'll see a picture of a baby with a line in it. So people have done this, and obviously people that can't read, because they've made this warning label for everybody. So I'd like y'all to peel those labels off and give them to me, because I'd like to put the no baby sign on my teenage daughter's stomach. Anyway, there's a lot of labels out there that I can't believe really need to be talked about. But another one that cracks me up is on a pair of pants, and it says, "This zipper may harm your penis." Zip with caution. I say, zip with reckless abandon and eliminate any chance of reproduction. So another one, this one here cracks me up too. It's on a washing machine, and it says, "Do not put any person in this washing machine." So it's non-discriminatory. It doesn't matter if you're dark or if you're light, or if you're extra dirty, like some of us are, or perma-press or whatever. You can't get in. Take a fucking shower. Yeah, I saved my very favorite for the end, and that is on a sign down probably in Florida. I've seen it. Do not feed the alligators. So I don't know about anybody here, but I've never fed an alligator. I'd like to know who even feeds alligators. And what do you take to the park to feed alligators? I'm guilty of taking breadcrumbs for ducks, but I don't know, like roadkill, I'm not really sure. But the more disturbing part of this sign is the second line right underneath that says, "Please do not molest the alligators." So what kind of twisted pervert would even consider molesting an alligator? I don't know. But you know what? This sign is clearly for the stupid person that would go out to feed and molest an alligator. Alligators can take care of themselves. They don't need a helpful warning sign. But there are some things out there that could benefit from a warning label to help protect them from stupid people. So, for instance, when you buy a hamster, it should say, "Do not stick this hamster up your ass." Right? Failure to heed this warning will result in an embarrassing trip to the emergency room and a dead hamster. Now, I have some nurse friends, and they've seen some shit, or they've seen some things covered in shit, I should say. And I guess there's a lot of things that get stuck up there. A lot of produce, actually, and things as even bizarre as light bulbs even, yes. But you know what? I say go ahead, stick it up there. I don't really care. If that's what you like, go ahead. But you should be prepared to pay your own hospital bill, because my tax dollars shouldn't be used to remove carrots and zucchini and light bulbs from your butthole, no matter how good it made you feel at the time. Sorry. Anyway, the way I see it, we've evolved as a human race for many, many years. But all of a sudden, in the last 50 or so years, we need to have all these warning labels to prevent us as a species from running around with bags on our head, with our penises stuck in our zipper, having sexual fantasies about alligators, or maybe with just a watermelon stuck up our ass. But I don't think we're progressing anymore. So, in my opinion, I think we should just remove all the warning labels and maybe make helmets optional and let nature take its course. Thank you.